Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox. I got the patch notes right here and the stream summary for the 24th of December. Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year. So, we got Fairytale Tenebria. I hope you guys have been saving your Covenant Bookmarks. I told you to save your Covenant Bookmarks. There's a limited hero, brand new limited hero that was coming up, and she is very dangerous for a certain playstyle. I'll give you guys my thoughts at the end of the video. So I'm going to be starting off with these events here and then moving on to the patch notes and finally the stream summary and, like I said, my thoughts about Fairytale Tenebria. So let's start it off here. We've got 7-day check-in event for Christmas, and we got some pretty sweet rewards out of that. We got 1 million gold, a speed set, very cool, item level 78, Phantasma there, 2 mystic pulls, 15 silver transmit stones, 2 MolaGora, and a random 5-star hero summon ticket. Good luck to everyone. I hope you guys get one of your most wanted hero, and if you log in every day, you're going to be getting 50 energy as well every time, so that's pretty nice as well. And you can see here the set, the speed set pieces, very powerful. Hope you guys get some high speed rolls or at least some high values on your rolls. And speed is everywhere and on the main stats on the boost, so that's perfect. So yes, like I said, good luck to everyone. Let's move on to the buff events. And here we have the Merry Christmas Weekend buff event. We got free unequip event for a few days. Very nice. Time to test some stuff out. And we got all these events here. We got double drop rate for runes. All spirit altars are open. Another day got 50% AP increase, 30% XP increase. Another day got 50% hunt equipment crafting materials drop rate increase, as well as 30% gold increase. This is a day where you're gonna be using your leaves. You're gonna, just farm the hunts as fast as possible. You're gonna foreman that, do some really quick runs, one-shot team, whatever, something that goes real quick, and just stack on that gold. And on the 4th day, we got all buff above will be active. Everything active. Happy farming, guys. Good luck with the drops. And now let's go through the patch notes real quick. Some of the stuff I'll go over real quick, but some of stuff I will just skip because it's a better format in the stream summary. Got pictures, it looks nice, so we'll do that. Special side story adventures in a winter wonderland. So of course, get all your gifts out of this. Happy farming and this side story. It's going to be a 3-week side story. Here are the heroes getting a buff, and you get more currency using the limited artifact of Fairytale Tenebria. And there's also a side story 4-star artifact that we'll see in a minute here. And the zones, I mean, it starts snowy and then it gets to a hotter zone. And after that, we have, of course, get, your catalyst, which are probably going to be the ones that you need for Fairytale Tenebria. There's a new lamp thing that you can use to gift to a specific hero of your choosing, and then you can increase friendship experience. You can see here, give gift, right? And then, of course, you can potentially reach, friendship level 10 to get your 3 MolaGora if you're already plus 15 the hero, or get those 3 free MolaGora to skill up the hero. And here you can see they used 10 of that lamp, and the hero, Aether, went from friendship level 1 to 6, so that is pretty sweet. And yeah, there's gonna be a set, ring and a necklace hit set, and the stats are actually quite good, so that's cool. And this is the artifact I was talking about, 4-star artifact, and it says that after the caster uses a basic skill, recovers health of the ally except for the caster with the highest attack by 8%. So I was thinking, like, you can use this on anyone. You're not going to be using this on a farmer, because unless you're running double heroes, because it cannot heal the hero wearing it. So I was thinking, like, what if you have this on a hero like a hero that attacks twice? I mean, Alexa attacks twice if she crits with skill 1. If you have some ideas for this, let us know in the comment section. I guess you could put this on a hero that has like a counter set and Elbrus Ritual Sword, so you get more chances to use your skill 1 basic attack to heal the highest attacker on the team, which is not the one that wears the artifact. So yeah, I think there might be some usage for, especially for PvE content, not so much in PvP, I guess, to yeah, some usage out of this artifact. So the ring and the necklace here, nice, actually nice substats, not that much, I guess. Effect resistance and effectiveness together is not a nice combo, but I see speed. So there is that. You got a potential to get high speed on that. So new hero, Fairytale Tenebria, limited hero, and I will be covering her at the end of the video. So let me just breeze through this real quick. And Now that's her artifact. I'll talk about that as well at the end of the video. And World Arena Ardor Season, and yeah, Fallen Cecilia is going to be the new skin when you reach Master or higher. It's starting, you know, after the patch, yeah, or the next day or something like that, a few hours after. Nice. And the rewards as usual. So we don't know what the Fallen Cecilia skin will be looking like. We'll get a preview later on. So, of course, Fallen Cecilia is widely used in World Arena and PvP, you know, in general. So if you have her, I mean, you should probably try to hit Master. So you do have time for that. And new background pack, Ardor Battlefield. Okay, cool. And here we have logs. This is the window of like one of the battles they've done in the past. You can see who was banned, who they picked, who you were fighting, and it will record the last 10 battles. So that's pretty sweet. And it's gonna be like you know, the screen. It's gonna open up like this and give you guys some information. Always cool. And we got 2 new exclusive equipment for Assassin Coley and Mui. Like, what do you guys think about Mui? Like, that seemed a bit too fast, right? There's a lot of like other heroes that it could have been for. Assassin Coley, yes, she's a Moonlight hero, but to be honest, like, it's looking really solid. And Mui actually, well, it's random, but it's gonna be quite dangerous if you get lucky with her. And there's quite a few things you can do, because she's got some pretty high base speed at 115, I believe. Assassin Coley with 124 base speed, man, is gonna be really interesting with that exclusive equipment. I'll give you guys more thoughts during the stream summary. So yes, happy, you know, PvPing with these exclusive equipments on these heroes. The Adventurers Pass getting 70 missions worth of rewards, a lot of stuff, plus 6 gold transmit stones. I'll talk more on that in the stream summary. We got team slots added, 5 new slots for Sky Stone, so that's actually pretty sweet. I'm hyped about that because I'm running out of places to build new teams. This is going to be the you know, the login screen for the game. Nice. And we got the Christmas spirit going on here in the lobby, like every year. Cool. And that's pretty much it for these patch notes. If I'm skipping something big here, let us know in the comment section. I don't think it's usually like tooltip stuff, some typos, nothing insane. But maybe there's something important here that I'm skipping. So yeah, let us know in the comment section if there was something quite important. Okay, let's move on to the stream summary. Here we go. And now for the stream summary, we got a new category, a new section in the Adventurers Path called Achieving Adventure, which unlocks after you clear episode 110-10. Guys, there's a lot of rewards there. It might take time to clear them for new players, of course. For older players, like, the thing is, I think a lot of the stuff is going to be retroactive, and some stuff you might have to do again. It's going to be like, you know, maybe awakening a hero, like 5th Awakening, 6th Awakening, doing, like, making a 5-star if you, maybe 1 6-star, something like that. So, yeah, I couldn't take a screenshot for everything, but the biggest, like, rewards out of this, there is the 6 silver transmit stone. That's cool. You can get 9 MolaGora from completing everything. I calculated it. It was 2, 2, 2, and 3, so which is 9. We got some buff, XP buff, double drop rate in the Spirit Altar for runes buff, which lasts 3 hours. There is the notable rewards, right? We got a random 5-star hero ticket. There's gonna be a random 5-star artifact ticket, and something new that we've never seen before, a random 4 to 5-star element ticket of your choosing. Like, that you're gonna choose, you either want a ice one, an earth one, or a fire one. So that's pretty cool, because the 4 to 5-star you know, element summon ticket have a better rate to get a 5-star hero. Was it 30% from my last element summon video? 35% chance to get a 5-star hero. It's something crazy like that. It's very high actually compared to you know, the normal 4 to 5-star hero ticket. And some other stuff is going to be element summon. We get actually 1 of each element, 4 to 5-star, not light, not dark. Those don't exist in the game yet. So, you know, earth, fire, and ice. That's pretty cool. Very nice. And we also get, what did I write here? An item level 70. Item level 70 necklace and ring on a hit set. So that's pretty cool. And we're getting 200 reforged materials, all of them, all from all the hunts, and there's 10 of the one of when you do equipment conversion. That one we're gonna get 100 as well in that that chest. And there's what is it? It's one big chest that has that. And there's another one that is 200 reforged materials, which you can, what is it? You can select which one from which hunt you want it from. So yeah, a crazy amount of rewards. Definitely progress in there to get a lot of goodies. So here we got the exclusive equipment for Mui. And yeah, the most dangerous one is going to be, if you're lucky, the second one. 35% chance to grant the caster an extra turn after using Grand Finale. So that is the skill number 3 of Mui. And the third one is silence the enemy with the highest combat units for 1 turn after using Grand Finale, which is kind of dangerous because she strips 2 buffs and then you can land a silence. Of course, it's random. You know, there is that 15% innate resist that you have to worry about. So there is that. And also, the first one is increase the effect chance by 10% when using punishment. So something for like PvE content, maybe. I don't know, maybe have her on a counter set. So that could be something right there. And yeah, definitely interesting there. And if you get lucky with the second one, man, an extra turn after using skill 3 combo into the skill 2 is going to be quite devastating. And she has effectiveness 8 to 16%. So that's cool. So Assassin Coley, 7 to 14% attack increase. She already like packs quite a punch, this hero. Very fast, 124 speed, like very hard to gear Assassin Coley, but when you've got the gear on her, she's extremely deadly, especially when she goes first and she's able to take out someone with the soul burn, which deals double the damage compared to if you didn't soul burn the skill 3, and she can silence the whole enemy team if they don't have, of course, immunity buff. So ambush damage dealt is increased by 10% when using ambush. So the ambush is her skill number 1. And the second one is remove 3 souls from the opponent after ambush is used. This could be pretty nice if you want to control the souls of the enemy. But the third one, murder, grants the caster immunity for 2 turns after using murder. That's going to be really crazy. If you're going first, then you know you don't have to worry about having immunity on herself. And then, I mean, you could go like speed crit, you could go speed penetration set, and then you get, if they counter attack her, let's say, then you already have immunity because of that exclusive equipment. So it's going to be pretty sweet, and 2 turns is long, and that means if you give her a barrier, and she has immunity as well, I mean, they're not going to be able to cripple her. She's going to play in she's going to be stealthed, and then she's going to be quite annoying to deal with, giving herself attack buff because of her passive. Like, wow, she's going to be quite cancerous with the right gear. World Arena Order Season, you can see the frames here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And we don't know the skin of Cecilia just yet. Yeah, I mean, this is her normal skin. So yeah, it says to be released. And here we got World Arena Rank Battle Log. I talked about that. So the last 10 battles, you're going to be able to see like what was going on, the team comps, like what was banned, who won. And team formation expanded. So 5 team slots were added. You need to pay Sky Stones. So that's definitely going to be real nice. Adventures in a Winter Wonderland. So this is going to be a 3-week side story. And we're going to be able to get new background packs, artwork, and various currencies as reward, as well as, you know, the necklace and ring on a hit set, which, you know, might roll good for you guys. So good luck with that. This is the artifact I talked about. Could have some use. Let us know in the comment section if you got some idea. But I think like counter set, like I said, maybe, I don't know, Elbrus, something to just have skill 1 happen more often. But I think it's going to be more for PvE content. And maybe, because it's going to heal the one with the highest attack in the team. So that's the thing, though. You can't just heal like a hero on your team that has super high maximum health unless you kind of made that hero able to get the maximum amount of attack. So they get, you know, they're forced to get healed because the rest of the team is like a bunch of support heroes. So you could, you know, increase the tankiness of that hero, something like that, because you keep healing that hero. Friendship gift item, which is something I talked about. I don't know how much experience we're going to be getting, friendship experience out of that, but it's going to be a cool system to reach that friendship, you know, certain level to unlock emotions, or to just get friendship 10, you know, for the MolaGora. What did it say here? Every week you can answer 10 times and 2 gifts will drop each time. Here we got the gifting system. Yep. And what about the experience here? Gain additional experience when using items of the same element. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, got ice, earth, and fire. So if you use the corresponding element of the hero that you're feeding those into, you're gonna be getting more experience. Okay, makes sense. That's cool. That's cool. Now the 7-day Christmas check-in event, talked about that. Nice rewards. Make sure you log in every day. Mystic Summon rotation. We got Silverblade Aramintha with Kitty Clarissa. And, you know, we got Fairytale Tenebria, which is going to be a control-based hero. And then Silverblade Aramintha is here. And then, funny enough, you got Kitty Clarissa, which is a hero that, like, counters control mechanism with reducing duration of debuffs on your team. So, I mean, that's kind of funny there. And then we got Coin Shop Hero rotation. Martial Artist can Crow and Charlotte. I hope they delay, you know, Arbiter Vildred. I'm close to getting that 4 duplicate ML duplicate on 2 accounts, but actually I only need him on account number 1. If I could get a duplicate, that's weird to say that, you know, give me a duplicate natural 5-star Moonlight hero, but I would take that over like some like less useful you know, natural 5-star Moonlight hero. Drop rate up for Sigrid and Cradle of Life. Very nice. This hero, Sigrid, is the goddess in Wyvern. You know, she's gonna help you to clear Wyvern extremely, you know, much easier with this hero. I talked about her a lot. Make a new account. You go selective summon Sigrid. Cradle of Life. You don't need this artifact really. Just have Daydream Joker on Sigrid. You're gonna do just fine. But Cradle of Life has its usage though. Drop rate up for a little bit and Creation and Destruction. To be honest, like little bit. Yeah, you can counter with extinction. You can counter revive mechanism, but I mean, there's Glenn in the game now, but he does need some pretty solid gear to be able to one-shot. You need the soul burn to make it happen, so it's easier to get that one-shot with Lilibet. So there is that, but Glenn, you know, you can just do it with, you know, just rare catalysts. I mean, you just do it with catalysts, stigmas, and gold. You don't have to worry about MolaGoras, so that's a big plus right there. Automaton Tower renewal preview. Now they're gonna revamp the Automaton Tower, and it's gonna be like down to 25 floors instead of 100, and it's gonna be reduced to from 2 waves to 1 wave per stage. And also there's gonna be player can select level between 1 and 5 for each difficulty and can change while progressing. And I think there's gonna be, you know, difficulty level between level 1 and 5, and then that means you get better rewards or something like that. So that's really cool. It's not gonna be like a face roll piece of content anymore. The reset period has been adjusted from every month to every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we get Automaton Tower 25 floors, and we get the best rewards from the old Automaton Tower and some higher item level for the accessory, I believe, out of this one. So very cool stuff. And you can choose device that can enhance your hero stat and skill every time you clear through floors, starting from the first one. So you're gonna be saving these sort of like buffing devices for the later stages when it gets more difficult. Maybe a stage where you want to maybe increase the level, the difficulty level, so you get better rewards or something like that. Or you just use it on the stage that you don't really have the right team composition for that stage, and you want to make it easier, something like that. Device are cumulative with up to 24 that can be selected. Wow, that is crazy, man. You can select 24 at the same time. Ridiculous. But this is not finalized, guys. It's subject to be changed. So yes, and choose a device that can enhance your hero stat and skill every time you clear through floors, starting from the first floor. The devices are cumulative. Wait, I read that already, but that's how it looks like, right? All those type of buffs. Maybe the icon gives you an idea of what kind of buff it could be, and but nothing is set in stone really. And here you can see all the floors, and I mean, that's really nice. A welcome change, because Automaton Tower was too easy, and if we can get better rewards, it's less floors, so we have to use less energy to actually clear, and the content is more challenging. You can like kind of set the difficulty. That's really nice. A much needed change in the game, definitely. I mean, because it's been it's literally has been auto tower, right? You just auto that place because it's too easy. So very cool. But there's also a mechanic here. No guardians allowed, of course, no supporters allowed. And then here, what it looks like is that I played like idle games and stuff like that where when you climb the tower, your heroes, they lose health and you don't go in the next battle full health. You resume with how much health you had before. The health of heroes and monsters will not be restored even after the battle ends. So it's a mechanic I've seen in other games. And to be honest, like, it's rougher for newer players, but since it's only 25 floors, I mean, just make sure you have like, you know, Aureus in there with a knight. You're getting like defense buff. You have a Soul Weaver that's healing the team. Make sure that you have the right element versus what you're going to fight against. But actually, your roster is quite small when you're starting out in the game. I guess I'll make a video like a sort of like a guides, like talking about this stuff when the stuff is finalized, when it's actually in the game and I can get my hand on. And that's really cool because you can use Stigma to restore the health of your heroes. But what that means is if you have the right team for that, you're going to be able to progress. And if you have a bigger roster, right, you can just like throw a bunch of like other team compositions against that stage and keep on dropping the health of the monsters, of the boss. So you don't have to start again. So I like that. And of course, if you have a big roster, it's going to be simpler for you to pull through on each floors. So a nice system, I think. I think it's definitely quite welcome into the game. Automated Tower Renewal Preview. Get Gold, Skystone, various charms, MolaGora, Covenant Bookmarks, Transmit Stones, and more. Low-level accessory will be removed and players will obtain at least level 78 accessories. Players can additionally obtain a level 65 accessory from level 1. So that's the difficulty, like level 1 difficulty, or are they talking... They're not saying floor 1, they're saying level 1. Players can obtain level 88 epic accessory from level 4 to 5. So of course the dropper is going to be higher on 5, and that's the difficulty level that you're setting between level 1 and 5. So that's really nice. I mean, you know, better values on your stats, main stat when you have item level 88. Of course you cannot reforge that gear, but like I said, nothing is set in stone, but it's a good preview for what's to come for the Automated Tower, and it's going to be implemented, they're saying, yeah, February 2021. So, you know, 2 months to yeah, it's really not that far off. Pretty cool. Here she is, Fairytale Tenebria, Ice Mage, limited hero, another ice hero. We don't have enough ice. Let's just get more ice heroes. It's Christmas, you know, ice, snow, that's the deal. Anyways, control hero, an annoying hero to deal with. More on that in a second. Here's her artwork, very nice. Her stats now, 115 speed for a control hero. It's pretty solid for a mage. And survivability wise, defense is higher than health. That's the usual for mages. You know, almost 700 defense, that's pretty solid. The health over 5,000, pretty cool. Attack, you know, don't really need attack that much, but if you do want to squeeze that extra bit of damage, you can definitely put that attack to good use. Now she does have effectiveness and effect resistance 18%, which is good for control, and she gets even more effectiveness out of the imprint concentration. So yeah, up to 27% there. And for the team, back and front position 12, up to 12.9% health, which will not work for herself. Okay, so this hero, like I said, control hero, and there's a new mechanic that gets introduced in the game. It's not provoke, it's redirected provoke. So this hero attacks everyone and then dispels one buff and then make them unable to be buffed for 2 turns. After that, she inflicts that redirected provoke for 1 turn. And what does it do? It makes it so they attack the hero on your team, on her team, with the highest maximum health. Now that's quite dangerous, and it's a provoke too, so it forced them to use their basic skill at the start of their turn. So this is down to 4 turn cooldown with skill ups. Control hero, you don't need damage on this hero initially. If you really love this hero, you can skill her up, so getting +3 is going to be plenty initially. And yeah, in the preview, they're showing her with Dark Corvus. So if they're forced to attack Dark Corvus, he lowers his cooldown faster, which means he can use his skill 3. And she's a mage, so she could be wearing, you know, Tagihil's Ancient Book to get 20 souls for your team, up to 20 souls. So you could soul burn Dark Corvus quite fast because of that. So that's good. Now this dispels one buff, so you can just have her versus a team that has, you know, immunity plus a Fallen Cecilia's barrier to protect that immunity. Unless her damage is high enough on skill 3 to break the barrier, and then you dispel that, you know, that immunity. But I don't think her damage is high enough, especially versus tankier heroes with a high amount of defense, which means you're going to have a high amount of damage mitigation. But yes, this is really interesting. What I'm thinking is Fairytale Tenebria plus Martial Artist Caine. That's going to be so cool because you're forcing them to attack Martial Artist Caine if he's the hero on your team that has the highest amount of maximum health. And that is very, very dangerous. I mean, can you imagine they're using their basic skills against Martial Artist Caine, which is counter-attacking if they're landing a critical hit, or even if they're not landing a critical hit, he can counter-attack still. So that's very, very dangerous. And you can see here, she's about to do it. Benevolent Roman, he went. He stripped their immunity and the barrier from Fallen Cecilia. Last Rider Crow applied the barrier on the team after that. And yeah, she goes and boom. There's the Resurrected Provoke on Fallen Cecilia and Last Rider Crow, and you can see that it didn't land on you know, the other two heroes. But now the two heroes that do have the Resurrected Provoke are forced to attack. It's probably Dark Corvus on their team that has the highest maximum health. Very cool mechanism right there. So she not only acts as a control hero, she actually, if you combine her with the right hero, it can be a well, very devastating combo. So she could wear Abyssal Crown because she attacks everyone with skill 3. And there's also this wild card which activates Shuffle, which is you know, an AoE attack that inflicts a random debuff for 1 turn. So AoE attack, Abyssal Crown, that can definitely work well together. So she activates Shuffle when an ally is attacked by an enemy inflicted with Provoke or Resurrected Provoke. So you need to make sure that you're landing Resurrected Provoke, or like Provoke actually landed on that hero from you know, another hero on your team, or maybe yeah, something like that. And then that Shuffle can only activate once per turn. So what Shuffle does is attacks everyone, inflicts a random debuff for 1 turn, and then a successful attack inflicts additional damage when the target is inflicted with Provoke or Resurrected Provoke. So the cool thing here is that that additional damage is increased proportional to the target's max health. So I'm thinking, like, in PvE content, she can act as a hero that's like wearing a Daydream Joker. You know, like, you could be building her with like a 100% crit chance, and if you skill up this skill, she's going to be doing even more damage. Quite interesting. Not only is going to be useful versus tankier teams, bruisers, you know, heroes with high maximum health, because she's dealing additional damage based on the target's max health. So yes, you can end up like skilling her up fully to get that extra bit of damage because of that. But initially, I would use her more as a control hero, and with Abyssal Crown, you have 2 AoEs. So that's very cool. And you could be using her on Etika's Scepter. Etika's Scepter has a chance to lower her cooldown by 1 turn, so that skill 3 can cycle even faster, right? And you can see here, the Shuffle triggering is not dealing much damage at all initially. It's inflicting a random debuff. So you see here, Silence was inflicted on 1 hero, Defense Break on 2 heroes, and Last Rider Crow resisted. Now the damage, the additional damage kicks in here based on the target's max health. And it's pretty solid. I mean, Fallen Cecilia has Aureus, so she's going to be taking more damage because the other heroes took damage resurrected onto her. But Last Rider Crow, you can see, like, that's, yeah, over 3,000 there. Anyway, skill 1 attacks an enemy with mystical power. 30% chance. After skill ups, it becomes 45% chance to inflict 2 poison effects for 1 turn. So that's very good for PvE content. Poison deals 5% of the target's max health in damage, and the Soulburn grants an extra turn, so she's going to be able to cycle faster, get that skill 3 off of cooldown faster, and able to control the enemy team again, removing 1 buff, you know, doing the Resurrected Provoke again. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. So yeah, in PvE content, she's not going to be useless. Definitely not, because of damage based on the target's max health with that Shuffle plus the poison effects. So I do like that. And yeah, she do need skill ups here for PvE content, but you can be fine with just skilling up skill number 3 to +3 for PvP initially, and then go for damage later on, I would say. And yeah, that Soulburn is quite powerful. So she's a mage, she can wear Tagil's Ancient Book, so that means you could Soulburn quite early on. And she's a mage, so she has access to mage artifacts. And what about last tea time? You know, Balance Season artifact that was introduced not long ago in the game. It says that when using an attack that targets all enemies, increase damage dealt by up to 14% with a 20% chance to decrease skill cooldown by 1 turn. Now I'm wondering, does last tea time artifact works when shuffle triggers, or it has to be an AoE attack that she uses on her turn and not something that just triggers automatically? So let us know in the comment section if you know the answer for that. I don't think I have last tea time on the account I'm going to be pulling for her, and let us know if you're going to be pulling for Fairytale Tenebria in the comment section. Her artifact is interesting. If you're going for damage on her, which is going to be really hard to gear for, but this is fixed damage. If the caster attacks when it's not their turn, deals upward of 1,500 fixed damage to the target. Now, fixed damage is good because, well, it's good when you don't build the hero with high, you know, crit damage, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, the thing is, that's the thing you have to think about here. She's wearing that artifact in the preview, so the reason why the damage goes from 500 there to you know, over 3,000 more, 3,200 more on Last Rider is because of that artifact. So the damage, not only she did land a critical hit, which cannot boost that artifact damage. It's going to be 1,500 fixed damage. You cannot crit with that. So her multiplier might probably be low, and the target actually has a decent amount of health. So she did land the crit. Damage based on the target's max health, like Daydream Joker, will scale that damage even further. And maybe she got a bit of crit damage. So that's why the damage reached that number. But it's mostly because of the fact that she's plus 15 skill up in the preview, and she has this artifact on herself, which is maxed out, which is not something you're gonna have unless you're a whale or you're hardcore, you've been saving, even like as a free-to-play player, you've been saving for some reason like thousands of Covenant Bookmarks, and you're dumping everything, or Sky Stones, and you're gonna do a bunch of secret shop refresh to max this thing out. But even then, it's fixed damage. It's not gonna scale with crit damage. So remember about that. That's why I'm saying like skill up is not gonna be important initially, which is a strength. A control hero doesn't need like maximum skill ups, so that means you don't have to worry about a bunch of MolaGora. That means you could be pulling for this hero. She's limited, so you should be pulling for this hero because she will introduce a new mechanism in the game, and it's gonna allow for some pretty interesting combination because she not only does control, she activates something else beside that. And you can see her skill number 3 here, that monster with the grin for the nice. And you can see here players will be able to meet Fairytale Tenebria in limited summons. So yeah, confirmed there. From December 24th to January the 7th. And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting hero, man. Can't wait to showcase this hero for you guys. Let us know what you guys think about Fairytale Tenebria in the comment section, and how are you guys going to be building her? Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure just yet, but I'm thinking about speed for sure, speed set, and well, probably gonna be going for immunity because her skill 3 attacks everyone. Or you could go for a hit set if immunity is going to be granted by another hero on the team. Maybe I pair her with Desert Joel Bazaar, but then like, unless I'm fighting a team that does have like a Fallen Cecilia, but then like, what about Faithless Lytica into herself? That's 2 buffs removed. So you remove barrier with Faithless, she takes care of the immunity set, but then there's a lot of 15% innate resist that can kick in and mess up your whole plan, because you need to strip and then you need to land the redirected provoke. So yeah, food for thought, guys. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like. If you loved it, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.